Hello everyone, Stephen Baramachanga here. Today I'm going to discuss with you the concept of seamless software integration and cross-platform proficiency among software developers. I think we can all agree that modern technologies are now in a position to easily communicate and interact with each other. Anyway, what do I mean when I say seamless software integration? It refers to the capability of different systems, different software platforms, and software components to exchange and use information in a cohesive and an efficient manner. It transcends boundaries or confines that are given by a single platform. It allows multiple softwares to easily communicate with each other. At the same time, or on the other hand, cross-platform proficiency involves the ability of software developers to seamlessly navigate across multiple software platforms, offering viable business solutions. This ability on its own to develop and maintain softwares that transcend the boundaries given by a single software platform not only broadens the reach of applications, but also ensures freedom and autonomy to a software developer. So I'm going to show you that you can have one business solution, but you have multiples of solutions that you can offer or use to answer that business solution. Let's say, for example, you want to know what are your most profitable product categories across states in the entire country. You can take that same business problem and you can answer it using SQL. You can answer the same business problem using Tableau. You can use Python, you can use R, JavaScript, SQL, or Microsoft Excel or Power BI. The choice now to answer business problems is the choice of tools that we have now as software developers is unlimited. You can use multiple solutions to do the very same thing. And even after you choose a tool, within that tool, you also have the ability to use multiple ways to come up with the same solution. So I am going to demonstrate the facility. Now that you have chosen your tool of choice, I want you to know that you still have the ability to use multiple pathways to attain the same solution. In this case, I'm using R programming and I'm in R Studio. I am calculating the sum of elements within a vector, and I've already written five R scripts that will come up with the same solution. And I've already run the first script, and I'm going to run the second one. And as you can see, is giving me on method 2 is giving me the same answer. Method 3, I'm going to run method 4 here just for sake of time. Method 4, method 5. They are all giving me the same answer, but if you notice here, they are all written in a slightly different way. So that's the freedom and autonomy that you have as a software developer, the ability to use multiple pathways to attain the same solution. That's our programming. I'm going to showcase the same concept using Power BI Desktop. In these charts or on this dashboard, I have four charts, but they are all showcasing the same information. I'm using a donut chart to showcase sum of sales by segment. I'm using a pie chart, I'm using a line chart, and a bar chart here. That's Power BI. I am going to jump to JavaScript. I have written four slightly different codes, JavaScript code that in this case, I'm asking a user to input their first name and their last name. And from there, it will suggest their username. So I have like four examples here. And if you run it, they will give you the same thing. That's JavaScript, and I'm using Visual Studio Code. If I go also to SQL, I'm using pgadmin, and I have already written five SQL queries. They all give me the same results, but if you notice, they are written in a slightly different way. I'm going to run example number 5. If I run it, it gives me everything from that table. If I run example number 1, it's going to give me everything from that table. Example number 4, same thing. So again, as a software developer, you have the freedom and autonomy within the two to achieve the same results in a slightly different way. That's pgadmin. I'm going to show Python programming. In this case, I've written multiple Python codes. These are my, for example, 4 all the way to example number 10. They all ask the user to input their name and their last name, and it will suggest to them the, the email and also the password. So I'm going to run the first code here. Let's say our test person is test, test 01, test 1. His last name is Morton. And as you can see, this code will give you the email and also the password. And these are the examples. They are doing the very same thing, but in a slightly different way. In this case, I'm using a join method. In this case, I'm using a list compression, lambda functions. I'm using a basic function also here. I'm using dictionaries, and I'm using object-oriented programming. And also I have a template here for this example. There are multiple ways to kill the cat. This is Python programming on PyCharm. I'm going to jump to Tableau. On this dashboard, I have 5 different charts, but they are all displaying the very same information. I have a tree map, I have a bar chart, text table, highlight table, and a bubble chart. They are all displaying the very same information in a slightly different way. So, as a software developer, embrace this new concept where you have that cross-platform proficiency, that ability to navigate into multiple softwares and achieve whatever business solution that you're looking for. In this case, for this example, I've showcased Tableau, Power BI, Python, JavaScript, R, SQL, and you can use other multiple softwares to do exactly the same thing that I did with these softwares. Thank you. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give me to share your comments and insights. Thank you again, and bye bye.